Hi guys, welcome to Cartex. Something exclusive today. The Volkswagen XL1, the first sort of hybrid diesel car from Volkswagen, introduced right before the Dieselgate, so not a great timing. Really fun little car. As you see, only 200 cars made of this XL1. It's a small two-cylinder diesel engine with some hybrid drive versions. 27 horsepower for the electro motor and 48 for the diesel engine, so not that quick, but it can manage a fuel consumption of 1 liters per 100 kilometers. So really cool car, really nice to see. Well, Volkswagen did everything to make it as efficient as possible, so it has the teardrop form, bigger on the front and smaller on the rear, no rear window, etc. So it's a weird little car. Even the rear wheels are covered. They don't need to steer, so you can cover them. And on the front, really narrow tires. They're only 115 wide. So really crazy car to see. In red, I think it looks a sort of weird, but looks really cool. And now we got a butterfly, guys, with both doors open. Really fun to see, really cool. And even on the side, these little side mirrors, well, cameras in this case, with the indicator light on it, so nothing special for that. And as you see from the side, it really is a sort of water drop like form to make it as sort of less fuel consumption, and it manages 100 liters per 100 kilometers. And as mentioned, these sort of strange caps over the wheels and the XL1 decals. Well, let's drive a bit with it. Well, you guys, you must think there's a sort of trunk at the front, but there isn't. You can't open it, only a special Volkswagen technician can it, so nothing to open there to store your luggage. And then opening the butterfly doors, as you see, some crazy interior. And no, the passenger seat isn't adjustable, so it's always a bit more to the rear than the front seat. Of course, the driver's seat is adjustable, so everything full carbon. As you see, the door sills and even the dashboard, steering wheel, center console, everything's carbon. And even the seats. And as I said, guys, nothing to see in the rear, no rear view mirror, only this sort of camera like mirrors. They don't work great, I'll show you in a bit. So the dash, really sort of familiar with the up, so the navigation system, the gear lever and the steering wheel, and even the center cluster with the kilometer counter and the rev counter, sort of Beetle-like version. And then you think on the rear, is there a big boot? Well, there must be a button over here, and then you can push this up, and then there's the little two-cylinder diesel engine and the glove compartment with the charging cables and a little additional battery too, so you can charge the car. And as I said, everything full carbon. There's even XL1 in the boot, you can see it because the battery pack is over here, but really cool to see. And as I said, the little two-cylinder diesel engine. And of course, guys, the full rear lid is all made of carbon. You see the really nice carbon weave over here. So guys, as mentioned, the camera mirrors, they're not working at all. Drove it for a bit, and you can't guess how far another car is, etc. So it's not that easy. And then something crazy again. Zoom out a bit. This little plastic thingy is to open up the window, so you can just roll it down and you have a little window over here. I see this car has the Garmin system we know from the up, but this time it can also use some hybrid functions, etc. Well, There is aircon in this car, but it doesn't work that much, so it's getting a little cool, but on this sort of hot day you'll get it sort of warm in this car. Then the gear lever is sort of normal compared to the older Volkswagen, so nothing strange on that, but I really like this carbon weave on this car, really cool. And then the buttons over here, there is a sort of function for volume button, so they just made two buttons to use the radio, EV button just to use it as a normal EV. And I still don't know where this button is for, because when I press it, nothing happens. And then of course the full carbon steering wheel. Well, this part is just normal leather, so nothing crazy compared to that. And then, yeah, how you just open the door? Well, there's a little chrome lever over here. When you pull this and you press the door, well, you just keep it pulled and press the door. The door's opening. Well guys, and hear that little 2-cylinder diesel rattling away. Just enough power to get you to sort of 120 kilometers. Volkswagen built 250 of these cars, 200 to sell to customers and 50 for just R&D purposes. Don't know where they are yet. I know Volkswagen Holland has 2 of them, so a silver one and this red one. Really like the red on this, the sunset red. So guys, the casual highway drive in the XL1. Look at the little camera display for the mirrors. And also on the other side. And of course the carbon dash. Well, it drives like a normal car. Nothing that crazy, only the little diesel engine does its best. And you can hear that. But it's okay. And guys, look at this, the fuel consumption. 1.8 liters per 100 kilometers. How cool is that? It's a bit noisy in here, but let's give some gas. Almost nothing happening here. But it does its job. And just to show you guys, you can absolutely see nothing in these mirrors. And you have no idea where a car is, how far you're off it, so lane changing is a bit of a hassle. So the little diesel engine is now powering the battery, so it's charging the battery at the moment. Battery is 11%, and now the diesel engine switch off. So let's drive, guys. Well guys, driving through some city roads, etc. No power steering, so it's a sort of hassle to use the steering, but it's drivable, it drives, and well, it's a sort of silent, especially when the diesel engine shuts off, but it's doable. The seating position really good. I have a lot of headroom left, etc. And again, the mirror cameras, well, I don't like them, but maybe it's a sort of get used to function. But as a driver, I say, yeah, it's okay. It drives better than I thought. Well, what happens if you floor it? There's happening a little bit, but not that much. So guys, what do you think of this little XL1 from Volkswagen? Please let me know. If there are any questions, etc., I can answer them. Please subscribe, and until next time.